Good morning, Mom. So we're going to feed the starter this morning together. So the first thing to do is to take out your scale and put your jar with your starter on your scale. Now, I did this first step before I started recording. So my scale, when I put my starter on, said like 600 grams. I know that my starter jar, the jar, weighs 300 grams, and I want 150 grams of starter to start with today. So that means it's 300 grams, the weight of the jar, plus 150, the weight of the starter. So that would be 450. So I just took starter out until what was left measured 450, okay? That's your starting point. And then we're going to do a 1-1-1 ratio because we want this to rise nice and fast for us so that we can make our dough together today. So I have already 150 grams of water. Now I measured this because what I did was I took take that off for a second. I took my water, I took the jar that I want to put it in, and I zeroed this out because you have this button too on yours, a zero out. And then I poured the water in, so the water got to 150, and then I put it to the side. So remember, you can always zero out your scale when you want to, okay? So we're gonna do that with this one. We're gonna put this back on. We're gonna zero this out. We should see that this is gonna go up to 150 with my water. It's good to do the water separate though, because it's hard to take the water out. So 148, should have said 150. I'm gonna put in a couple more drops of water to get it to 150. Oop, and then I put in too much. That's why you don't do that. Let me just take some out. Sorry, I can't take it out and show you what I'm doing. All right, so I took it out. Now I'm gonna zero my scale. And now I'm gonna put in the flour. And you did what I wanted you to do, which was you got the wheat flour, which is great. So I'm going to put in 150 grams total of the wheat plus the white flour. So for the wheat flour, I'm gonna put in 75 grams. This is less of an exact science too, but you see I zeroed this out, and now I'm gonna put in 75 grams. Okay, so it's getting closer, so I'm not gonna fill my spoon up as much. And again, this is a ratio. It's okay if it's not exact. But we wanna just make the whole wheat flour, it rises faster with whole wheat than with regular. And I just like the flavor of having a little bit of whole wheat in my starter. Okay, so now we want to do the rest to get up to 150. So I'm just gonna leave, I'm not gonna zero this out, but you could if you wanted to, but I know I wanna get to 150. So let's just start putting some of this in. This is the part, we don't want this to go over 150. So we gotta be a little careful when we get close. Okay, so here we are, we're close. So just sprinkle. There we go. Now I'm at 150. And now I'm gonna zero out this scale. Oh, no, that's good. Now I fed it. So now that it's been fed, I'm going to stir it and mark it. And we're just gonna put the rubber band at wherever it is after I stir it so that we can make sure that it doubles in size today. And I'll check in with you again later today. But at this point, mix and cover. You have a better cover than I do. You just put a cover like that on and you just let it rise, okay? I'll be back soon.